And we are live! Welcome, everybody, to my New Year's special. Today I am going to wire wrap these beautiful blue quartz. And I've got two of them. Actually, I've got four. So here's what I'm doing. We're going to set up what it takes to wire wrap one of these. And then we're going to set up another one, like materials, but it's going to be a kit. So, yeah, and we're going to roll with that. I'm going to do a tree of life, and then I'm going to try and do what's called a rosebud. And I figure we have a little under 6 hours right now. So yeah, it's gonna be an epically long crafting session. I will be focusing a lot on the crafting today, but I will be here to talk with people. I'm gonna put that in chat that I need to focus on crafting because I have a nonprofit that I want to do a little help with over the next semester, and this is something that has helped me greatly. Sorry, I keep looking at my screen over here. I know what I gotta do. Check this out. I'm putting me right above, so it kind of looks like I'm looking at the camera in a way, because I can see me up there. And yeah, let's see. I'm gonna keep. Sorry. Keep my notifications on my phone up. Keep the webcam. It's my cell phone. You gotta love like being able to program things. Whoever programmed this is a freaking genius, and they've helped a lot. So here we go. Oh yeah, I gotta put that in chat. We have one person in here. We'll just see, make sure it's just me. Cool. All right. I love how we can only have 200 characters. And I'm the freaking admin, but is what it is. So, alright. Some parts I'm gonna have to stand for. What are we gonna need for this? First of all, we're going to need a crystal. So, got these little bags for incense, and we're dropping crystal in there. So there's part one of the Wrap With Me kit. And besides the nonprofit that I'm working with, I can be contacted about doing this. I think I'm also going to do live streams with this type of thing. I just also want to help my local community. My local community has done a lot for me, so thanks to them. By the way, I've had a lot of these, and Red Bull. I probably shouldn't drop the names. I don't know how that works, so. But I'm drinking a bunch of energy drinks. One down. 3 to go. And I got a coffee. I'm gonna be caffeinated up, guys. Alright, so we have Crystal. For the rap-alongs, this first one, we're gonna see if we can't pull it off with these two things, which means, let's see here. I gotta test some wire real quick. Okay, I think this will do. So, I'm gonna do mine in colored, but we're gonna use this gold colored, I believe it's 28 gauge, and copper. God, I'd love to do teal. I wonder how, like, craft heavy. Yeah, no. That ain't gonna work, because, where is... I'm already losing wire wrapping stuff. Nylon pliers. These are tools that would be really cool if people want to get into the colored sets. I believe this was $15. Same with this. I might try to set up a couple sets with this, like starter kits as well. We'll see what we can do. Pretty much essentials for these two is going to be the needle nose, flat, and round nose, and then cutters. So first things first, I'm gonna set up mine, and I'm gonna start with some of the length of this 18 gauge. Cool trick. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties when you are using a cracked setup. See if I can get the camera down more towards my crafting area, or... Ooh, now this is gonna be better. I'll have to stand a bunch. We'll do it. Okay, so I'm using this 18 gauge. We're gonna pull some off. Having some sort of rag helps. Sorry to walk off camera. I personally prefer using this beanie or stocking cap. We're gonna need, I'm gonna overdo it, but we're gonna cut off a 5 we're gonna cut off a 10 you know what, for these kits, just because mistakes happen, I'm gonna cut a 15 for the kit. So 18 gauge wire. I cut 10 for myself. I don't expect myself to make a mistake. Watch me make a really critical mistake. So let's get us a piece of that's 16. Boom. 18 gauge. This one we're gonna use copper. Yeah, let's roll this out. Let's see, so let's just make it double. All right, so I think a 10-inch piece would be the way to go. I'm going to include 2 pieces of this to go with it. Yeah, I have scrap wire everywhere. So I'm going to take this little cord here, or cord that I have that's empty, and I'm going to wrap around this. I'm going to put it back on there. I'm going to put 2 of them on there. Might see if I can't put everything needed to do this on this core. So I can just put it in the bag with the item, or with the stones. So boom, part 1, piece 1 done. Then I'm going purple myself. I have a thing about purple, so sorry about that. If you don't like purple, good news. The kits won't be in purple because I have nylon pliers. I use Parawire. If you want to know, I'm trying to use Parawire now. A lot of these kits will be coming from one of the local stores. Not quite. Okay. So, including wrapping the tree. Alright. We always want extra with this. So we are going to use, one of these days I'm going to get a freaking tape measure. Five, 7, 8. Yeah, we're going to use 8. I think they're 8-inch pieces. We're going to cut off a few of them. So the easiest way to do this is to get your wire. It's pretty thin. Now this is 28 gauge. We'll measure it again just to be sure. 2, 3, 8.5 inches. These come with 200 feet of wire, so yeah, and I'm gonna cut off 12 of these. Yeah, I'm kind of lounging. This is my New Year's. Lounging, creating kits. And we'll probably do multiple parts. Well, that's the thing, like, yeah, I'll probably do this in multiple parts. Like, this part will just create the whole item. I know what we'll do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm probably gonna take back what I said. We'll see. This is already. I think we're gonna do 8. these aren't always or all going to be the same length. Like, it just never works that way. And 8. In the wrap-along kit, I will put 12 just in case something goes wrong. So there's my pieces, and they're going along with this and this. And now we're going to put the rest of these on this coil. So I'm going to use one of these real quick. You know, these are good. Yeah, they're 28. It might be 26. These golden. This might be 26, but it's working. Like it has the feel that the 28 has. So, I will admit this is not my favorite set of wire right here. Hey, it's a little tangled. It's 8 times 12. I don't even measure, like, once we start getting into distances like that. What we're going to measure out is what I call... What the hell happened here? Anyway, I might just have to get straight up. Cut out. What the hell is going on here? Okay, there's way more than I'm expecting we are going to need. We will see. At this. Often I do what I call a bowstring pull, which is, you know, it's a little longer than a bowstring pull. These square tips, they're clunky and always in the way. But when you need them, they're really cool. Alright, so let's just cut this off. Make life easier. And yeah. This wire is super flexible to work with. And it's very, very gold in color. Hoping the gold will go really well with the blue color. Should make 2 kits of this, but oh wow, yeah, okay, so a bow pull is not gonna be enough. There's another pull that I do called a wingspan, and wingspan is, you know, how far my arms reach. And that piece is really short. So if we have that, it's going in the, yeah. 4, 5, 6. I'm wanting another bow pull. What is this? Alright, so unwrap again. And bow pull. I do have roommates, and they may come bug me for something. Just to give you a heads up. That's my boat. Where are my cutters? And when I do this, like, I will make a tie around, so the wire's coming out like this. I will fold it back, so that way I know where that is, and then I'll cut. So I'm gonna grab these. We're gonna go again. Keep going. I'm putting extra in, just in case mistakes happen. 7, there's 8. Yo.
Hey, do you have any Q-tips I could use?
Bathroom somewhere. 1 second, I'll be back. Not that anyone's actually on. Sorry, buddy. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. Here's one.
Yeah, I got a whole pack. Hey, welcome up. How you doing? Good. I made it on the bus all the way, like, where I was actually just got a bunch of new rocks.
Did you?
Yeah. Then I went and bought a couple more of these. Let's move the pizza real quick.
Nice.
These here are all metal there. Electroplated.
Oh, hell yeah. You know what I heard? You're not getting 2,000. I heard it was shut down.
Not surprising. Getting 600, happy with that.
I hope so. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm going to change my clothes.
Oh, okay. So I might have a guest with me for my live stream. Huh. Since I'm making a craft with me kit, I might drag his ass into it. You might get more than he bargains for. But he's a really good guy. Boom. Perfect piece there. So we have... See, it's often hard to set these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I am gonna sweat that last piece. Cause I never know, and there might be more coming onto this piece. Items evolve. Like, as a matter of fact, we're straight up taking a bow pull, and we are attaching it to the spool flat out because you never know when you're gonna need that extra wire. Items straight up like evolve on you as you're making them. Like, you take the same rock and do the same thing, and suddenly, no, it's not going that way. I can't explain why. When we wrap a coil, we then want to do that. Except we want it like sticking out a bit. Then we're gonna see if these will wrap around. I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them, get them all pretty much in the same place, flatten, do one simple twist, twisting them around and in with each other. And they can just twist apart, and you can just pull them out single one by one. So that did work well. I don't know that this live stream will be listed later, but this one probably will be. One of the other ones won't be. All right, so where's our bag? This Wrap With Me set that's in an incense bag so far has crystal, the 12 8-inch pieces of 28 gauge. Might be 26, but it's working like 28. The 2 10-inch coils of 16 gauge and a long wrap of yeah. So the first thing we're gonna work on this is we're gonna lose strings right off the bat. Okay. We're going to take our crystal and we're going to figure out how this is going to best fit in. And this is why every crystal turns out different. I'm going to hold this with pliers. I'm going to hold it in the middle. Just going around the back. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a slight heavy bend, because this crystal has this that ledge there. Let's see, right in the middle. There we go. Right there. So we're gonna try to catch that slightly. This whole frame, though, we want behind the crystal. So we're going to bend it like this. And that's going to be behind the crystal. I'm going to do a slight bend forward on both sides. I'm making sure it catches in there. Then, right at the top, we're going to basically gonna bend these over like this. So I can see a little bit of my wire. I guess if, let's see, I want this to sit, it's natural. Okay, so, and sometimes it's gonna happen. Like, sometimes there's no getting around it. Sorry to go off camera. Just gonna bend that down a bit. Bend. I do want these somewhat even with each other. Alright, so it's pretty evenly with itself. Oh, and here's a new addition to. Oh wait, no. We're gonna leave that like that. We're gonna completely leave it like this for now. We will change, maybe do some editing later. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go off camera because I wanna, real quick, I got a 10-foot cord. So this is my horribly messy crafting station. Rock collection. My jewelry selection. And a piece of candy. And, tonight's pizza and stuff. Just make sure. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera real quick. I need a. So we're doing something like this tonight. We'll see how it evolves. So we're going to take each of these pieces. We're going to separately wrap them onto the bottom of the frame. So it's easiest to get it like near to the middle. Put these 2 points together. The middle will come to itself. And we're going to come down here, spread these apart slightly, and we're going to twist them. And it'll be loose. It's okay. We're going to do this with several of them. You know what? With our 10-inch core that we have, I've decided I was wrong. So we're going to take off the frame wire. And we're going to go to the bottom of this for the frame. The crystal will still sit in like this, roughly. Which actually looks all right. I don't know that we can pull it off like that. Yeah, no, my original way was the best way. My bad. There's so many ways this works out. So again, we're just gonna do this. Thing right now, always twist the same way every time we twist, and we're going to twist a lot in this video. So I am twisting clockwise, and I will make it a point to twist clockwise every time, because doing these A requires a lot of twisting, and B it requires it twisting the right way. And you don't have to do it clockwise. You can do it counterclockwise. Sorry to do the bum leg. Just sit for the rest of these. I'm not positive that I'm going to use all of them. We will see as we go. I definitely don't think I would use all of the ones that are in there. There literally might be enough in that to pull off 2 of these if you got yourself another crystal. I think we got 2 hours till New York hits. Might be 3 hours. I'd be wrong. Getting close though. I could turn on CNN. I wouldn't mind watching them on the screens, but or not so much watching, just listening. It's really nice to craft with somebody, which is why I'm doing this. For me and maybe for someone else who wants, or however many people who might want to craft along with. We'll see. All right. Still doing this clockwise. Yeah, I will actually oftentimes go to other crafters' videos who are doing wire wrapping, and it doesn't even have to be the same project I'm doing. But yeah, I will just go and I will watch what they're doing because it's really cool to have, like, when they're talking, and just because some of them just like talk about rocks and wire and their gardens. I love it myself. I might talk about some other things myself. Of course, simple rules: religion, politics, no go here. And I'm not saying I do not like discussing these things, because I do. I just do not feel that this is the place for it. Okay. So this might be hard for me to pull off on camera super well, but I'm going to try my best. So I'm going to take, see how well, I'm going to use me as the background. There's 2 of these here. I'm going to make sure they're somewhat separate. Let's see here. Try to keep them somewhat separate because try to lock them down onto the stone, and then I'm going to try and twist. Did not help much. Pliers. Long pliers. Screw it. No, they did somewhat say separated, which is good. There we go. So we twist until we've got it separate. Then we're going to bring some of these from the middle up. I'm going to slide those two up, bring these middle ones into it, keeping the rock like there at least. That is the hard part, is holding all of this. Keeping it in there, because it wants the cables or cords want to go elsewhere. They're going to, which will give it the organic look we want, but also slightly a nightmare. Okay. I promise you, this does get easier. Alright, so mine's gonna have that look on the bottom. And I'm gonna start pulling off pieces of it that will work for branches. Depending on where they're at right now. Okay, so I pulled off one. You can see how this just separates here. And these wires are going to do their own thing, unfortunately. And so, again, this is where the organic look comes from. Let's see here. I want that in there. And if you look, you'll see where wires that are close to each other are trying to come off in the same spot. So I've got 4 wires coming off here. And we're going to give them a little bit of a twist. I feel like I've started twisting the wrong direction. But I'm gonna make. Oh no, that definitely was not the right direction. Slight branches that will do their own thing. And then I'm going to take the wires that are coming out in the middle, I'm going to slightly twist them a little bit more. And then I'm going to start separating them out. And you almost do this in an untwisting fashion. There they are. Do the same with these. And twist a little bit. All right. So now we're just going to take and we're going to lay out wires. And we're going to try to position them the way we want them. So this part I'm going to have go down because I want some of the wires to go down as low as possible. And for this part, you want to make sure that your rock is exactly where you want it. So I like to do this thing where I make this into a hook. Let's see if, and that hook, there we go. I'm going to hook it right above that. And I'm going to wrap it around this here. And then I'm going to wrap it one more or another time, especially because this is the first one going down. So I'm going to wrap it a couple times. For that organic look, I recommend like doing 2, 4, 3. Always do at least 2. So we have that, and I'm going to take these flat nose pliers. You shouldn't do that with parawire or with any colored wire, but parawire is some really good stuff. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side now, where I separate that little branch that we made. By the way, I want to say the next tutorial that I'm doing is far easier than this one. This is actually the harder tutorial for tonight. I'm gonna add that like to anybody who is from like what I'm trying to like demonstrate. I'm gonna like put that in, explain that to you. But yeah, the next one is so much easier. Let's see here. Can we get set? All right, we got centered. So we're gonna do the same thing where we take this. This is probably like the worst tutorial ever, but when I first wanted to learn how to wrap just a little crystal like this in a tree, I went and looked for tutorials, and there were none. So I literally had to go find a picture of just a crystal wrapped in, or well, several pictures, and figure out how these people were doing this. Sorry, I go off focus so much. I need a better camera for this. Perhaps I will get a better camera for this. So we have one wrapped on each side. And I don't even have to hold the crystal now. I mean, it's not in there great. I'll say that. But it is in there to the point where... Alright, so we're going to continue. And I'm going to do another one. I'll do it on the same side. I'm going to keep holding the crystal, just for safety reasons. We're going to go up a little. We're going to wrap around so that it's coming out every time. Ooh. I made a mistake there. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I forgot one of the rules. And that rule is you are always going, like when you're from the crystal, you're always going underneath your frame wire. Because we're going to go, we went under, we're going to go around once. I'm going to go around 3 or 4 times. I don't know how long this frame is going to be yet. And that will, as that like comes into focus for me, I will start adjusting how many wraps. Also, this will space the end of your branches each time you wrap around a little bit. So it's up to you, because what you try to do in the end after you've wrapped is bring them together. I'm going to use the tool to separate that twist a little bit. Should have paid better attention to how that worked. And we're going to do the next one. The next one's going to be on the other side. I'm also going to bend these up. You don't have to do this. This is just for me to get them out of the way. So, first thing first, so there's that tool. I'm going to figure out which of these is next. So, it appears it needs a little bit of a smushing / twist. If it starts to untighten, you can always do that. Slightly twist. So that's going to come apart. course. Sometimes these wires get a little silly in how they go underneath. You just want to pay attention and go slow. If they start to like kink up or look like they might kink up, unravel them a bit, and then do your pull under. So this is also another way you can do this. Oh, something happened there that I did not like. Okay. Had to get them apart from each other. And I just personally prefer to grab with the pliers just because when you have a bunch of wires like this, I end up starting to want some precision. It's so much easier to do. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm gonna sit down. See if we can't get this more crafting session. We're gonna hope that holds for a moment. And I am going to take a huge drink of that. And find somewhere in all this wire that I got sitting around. Put it. And now I'm going to do the same. Checks out. No, screen's okay. That is my scrap drawer. I keep everything all scrap because eventually it will become useful. I apologize. My new 10-foot wire has severely gotten in my way. So I've got to move it completely. Cabochon it is. There. That's what we're going to do it on. Yeah. A little pumped. how much? Alright, so I am going to need those cutters again for those projects. Now that I think about it, having a set of shear cuts is actually going to be necessary for this. Let me turn that down. Sorry. So we will have to see about the initial, like, how to set people up on this. I know. Where's my rag? Real quick, I'm gonna write on my board here. Rap with me challenges. Water and stones. Tools. So tools is a very, very difficult part for this. Because we need at least 3 tools, like, guaranteed. And honestly, it would be nice to have 5. But those come in kits from Parawire too. I'm gonna check that out real quick. Boom. Chain nose pliers. So this toolkit, and it's actually decent, is $30 online. To get, like, started in this is kind of problematic. But problems can be solved if you work at them. It's just how it goes. Yeah, I did a little editing to my frame there. Don't mind it. It'll all work out. So the next piece. actually going to separate into its own branch, I see. These two. Try to keep them with the other branch somewhat, but it's not super wanting to comply, of course. Why would it? Yeah, I definitely picked the more difficult of the two tutorials to do first. So, after I get done with this, we're going to take a break and do part 2. And part 2 will be a much different piece. Question is, am I doing it with the crystal? Or am I doing a full another tutorial type?
And you'll see how it's slowly coming together in the back.
Boom. It's slowly becoming more tree-like. We're gonna force more treeism into it. It doesn't quite know that it's a tree quite yet, but we're gonna make sure that here soon it's a little more self-aware that it's a tree. It does kind of look like a weird tree still, but and I will say smooshing and smashing often does just amazing wonders. Nice thing about doing a tree is that it is organic. Flip around to the other side here. I'm also angling all of the finished wires down, which will help, although probably move them up the spiral a bit. Now, there is a hole in this bead, in this crystal, it might be considered a bead. And we could have said it like that. I just have a thing about doing that. It's just too easy for me. Alright, we almost got the fourth one angled in there. So the first branch on the bottom on each side is 4 wires. We started with 8, but we folded them in half, so that makes 16. We're only in 1 hour and 13 minutes. It's finally halfway done, but the second half just flies. So we have these 3 branches on the top. There are different ways to spread this out. Why don't we quickly decide how we want to make our bail? So I'm going to angle both of those up. And I'm going to get the tree aspect out of the way for the moment. Where am I? Yeah. Yeah, I want to solidify those together. So she's gonna stay there. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a piece of this wire real quick, and about that much, which means I will add that to the other kit. Oh wait, I already did. Things like this happen, but I'm gonna have to add another real length to it. I'm gonna go to one of these. I'm gonna wrap around twice. I'm gonna wrap this bottom part around several times. I'm gonna smush it together into a coil. I'm going to go and cut the tail off, but we still have this length on it. This is literally just to bind this thing together. I'm going to figure eight around both of these a few times. So I'm going to go up, around, pull down, up and over this one, pull down, up and over the other one, pull or under the other one, pull down, over and under, pull down, and yeah. And then we end up like that. And I'm going to do 3 wraps. We're going to cut that tail off, which is a 6-inch tail. Now, I'm going to take one of these top ones, which is this one, wrap it over, wrap it under here. I'm gonna push those ones down. I'm gonna push those down a bit because we got some more over here to do. The cool thing, those have tails, and I'm gonna do the opposite direction because I'm gonna push it all the way up. I'm gonna have to ask you, please excuse me for a second. I just realized I've left the heater on, which is making my room boiling hot. Since I'm here, I'm going to let these visits. A few things that's good about not being remote. He's back. Something got wrapped in place it wasn't supposed to. That is why once you finish the wires, you wrap them down. Okay. So now I'm going to take this one. So there are only two on that side. Okay. And I'm going to wrap this one around the bail. Now this here is actually where, like I said, pieces will just evolve and you got nothing. Like, this is where the art of it comes in, is just deciding where which one goes. I'm gonna do one from the other side up around that, and then I'm gonna do the other one around the bail. No, I'm not. I'm going to okay. So you got it like that, and we're just gonna go let it flow. So that's the bottommost one. I'm gonna take it around, and I'm gonna wrap it towards the other wires, going down again. Gonna connect or smush it into those. Maybe push those down. We'll see. Let's see, we got 4 wires coming over on this, so then I'm gonna take the next one. This is where it gets easy, like, at least for me, because they're in a line, and that one just, you gotta be careful. If you wrap these over another one, it will like just stick in there and it's over. So the next one. Sorry. Ended up wrapping it right there. So this side here, I'm going to push down a bit to Give it a more tree-like feel, and then I'm going to spread them out. Again, giving it more of a tree-like feel. Over here, it's going to be the same thing. Spread some pieces down. We still have some pieces left on both sides. So this is definitely the lower one. I'm going to take this one. And I don't want that. Yeah, I want that to wrap like that. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it in and through that. And that possibly will somewhat lock both of them in place. If you take pliers and like smush down on all of these or pull super tight, usually that locks them in pretty permanently. Problem with doing this here, I think you can't see exactly. Ooh, and I broke the rule because these aren't supposed to go that direction. Now they're these. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to deal with it. There are ways to deal with this, and it's probably good because someone else will make this mistake. What I did is not irrevocable. Oh, although since that one, like if you can undo it, do it. But like if you wrap that thing around 4 or 5 times, don't go back, and because the wire can and often will break on you. Like hopefully at some point, because Parawire is a little more expensive because it is better, but there's also like when you're shipping metal, the fee on that sucks. And so I don't have much of it. It's not going to be in my wrap along kits yet, or wrap with me kits yet. Alrighty, so do we want this one here to go even lower is the question. Or it can go again, doing that. I'm not going to do that bail any like more wrapping because I have a specific pattern, so I don't want it sticking up above too much. And I have one piece left, so I'm going to put it over here. And see, I almost made the same mistake again. So after this, we're going to snip all these. And the trick to snipping is to making sure we can like put all the little scratchy parts that might be there into nooks. I don't think I turned that freaking heater off. Super durable. So for the pieces that come out underneath, we cut them like right underneath. For the ones that come out over, which happens once in a while, we will press them down in there, or cut them with a little bit left, so that we can press them down in there. Or actually, another trick is to take the piece. See if I can get this on camera. This one's up here, right? Wrap it like that underneath that piece. So it went up and over those two. And then we're going to wrap it around a couple more times. It is one of the cleaner options that we can do with these pieces. When we mess up like that. Because you want as little of these things sticking out that can poke people. Also, if you can turn this mostly silver, I mean, it is organic looking, so you can do this like super clean, where you cannot see any silver and nothing like that. Let's see here. I'm going to separate that out. And so, the hell. This one here, we're going to wrap in. Wrap it under. Now we're going to make a little bit more space. There. We're going to take this. Wrap it back underneath. I might have to start doing that where I watch like, because it does help. Alright, so all four of those now go back underneath. Do we mess up like that on this side? No lucky winners. Okay, so smush that. I'm gonna yank on these pair of pliers, each one of them. So, okay. And we're gonna pull it out of the way. You want to yank on them like by themselves if you can, because that's only if there's any bumps here. The bumps have been fixed, so first things first, I'm gonna cut this little tail off. I'm gonna cut it off right inside the bail on the front. You want to do your best not to have things that are pokey sticking out for clothing or anything. Although I will admit some of my pieces, like, you just can't avoid it. It has something that's... We get these as close to the stone as we possibly can. That we're going to, that loop we want to leave. We are going to like push it down into there. And we're going to single out this little wire. And we're going to single that little wire out. It's probably like the best I've done on this tutorial, but I am learning, so I've only got 3 videos, so they're all live streams, so I have an excuse. I'm all about making excuses. Blur camera, you can kind of see those in there. Let's take the edge of your pliers and run them like in the direction up. You don't want to push it out, but it does give you that. And I just noticed a little chip on the tip of my pliers, which means I will probably need to get more. I will be honest, I often, and it has nothing to do with holding it in, I will often throw a little piece of tape or glue over these things. Let's see if I can grasp heads and pull on them. I will, just so I can chop them a little lower. Not like this, because they're like out in the open. So again, I'll run that down, and it's, yeah, so boom. Hour and 40 minutes. I'm a little slow with this, and I haven't been doing it in a while. There's a little purple tree of life on a crystal. We are going to finish this real quick. So I know that I'm going to need a another bow pull for the tutorial spool because I'm going to need it for the bail. So I'm going to flip this over. And yeah. That's why I have nylon pliers. They're not essential, but God, are they handy. Okay. I feel like I should mark the one that's for the bail. So I'm going to very, very slightly with a piece of electrical tape. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it with electrical tape. I'm going to wrap it down. That I can tell the person the one with the electrical tape is for your bail. The other one is just for mistakes. Alright, craft with me. Not craft with me, rap with me. Keep thinking of certain persons. Bow pull. Cut. Okay. Oh, of course I sat down. We will be sitting down in a moment, though. Actually, well, yeah. So we're going to wrap around twice. Go down. Go under. Wrap around once. Alright, so let's see if I can't do this. Redo that. I'm going to go around this one. We're going to go around this one from underneath. I'm going to wrap 1, 2, 1, 2, second one. So you're gonna do like a figure 8 between the two. And then you're gonna do a full or a double wrap, which ends in a wrap going around the bottom. You're figure 8ing up to the top. Oh wait, and you're coming around. Sorry, this is difficult to do on camera. So I'm watching my camera, which is like mirrored. I don't know what just happened there. It's going to allow for the same thing. And basically, this gives us a laddering effect. And so, yeah. Again. Oh. That should not have happened. Oh, wait, yeah, I should have. So yeah, that's how that goes. Ooh, I know what I'm having in my background noise. Sorry about this. But my new background noise it might be slightly distracting too. Yeah, he's going to be and the worst thing, no one will be able to understand it. Where are we starting? I think we're starting. Yeah. Sorry about that. Boom. Okay. Don't expect anybody to watch this all the way through, though.
The freezing alchemist. Really? He's
What?
here?
We have information that he managed to slip into Central a few days ago. That's why I've summoned you.
Oh, what happened? Cool. There you go. Sorry, I don't do.
氷結の錬金術師ですか。
そうだ。彼がこのセントラルに潜入している。ロイマスターの大佐、その捕獲の指揮を君に任せたいのだよ。
おめでとうあらば。
いや、君がセントラルにいてくれてよかったよ。安心して任せられる。ああ、それと、 あの少年も来ている。存分に使ってやりたまえ。
ブラッドレイ大総統。少年とはもしかして。
そう。鋼の錬金術師エドワード・エルリック。
人使いの荒い大佐だぜ。せっかくリオール行きの切符買ったのにキャンセルだね。しょうがね。
Okay. Yeah, copyright infringement's like totally. Oh well. Ooh, be careful to have tight wraps. Mess up on that or misplace a wrap. You do a lot. It can sneak a little bump that really could really stand out. I'm not saying it always will. That one's going too close. If I can't, I will go back and fix. Boom. Done for. You just hear a bunch of people dying in the background. So I can understand like about a tenth. Like Ren Kinjutsu is alchemy. I'm getting better at it. I've also been listening to like anime heavily since I was like really young. One of the reasons I like these steampunk items, I think, and that's my style. I recognize I'm not really a steampunk item right now. Possibly in the future, but like even the materials list for a steampunk item. Crazy stupid amount of materials. Although may or may not have actually gotten a bunch of materials recently to possibly do some sort of Okay. So bail. And we will wrap it back around. And we will use this long tail to wrap it into the
年長者の言うことは素直に。
So where did my square tips go? Or
名前は
flat
アイザック
tips?
マクドゥーガル。元国家錬金術師。氷結のアイザックと呼ばれた男だ。元？そうだ。イシュバール殲滅戦の時、我が軍の一員として活躍した。戦後彼は国家錬金術師の称号を返上し、さらには反体制運動に身を投じた。奴の身柄拘束は最優先事項だ。
And so yeah, so I go off camera all the time, and when I am on camera, I'm out of focus. I can't keep the camera in the same place.
ところで、体を元に戻す手がかりは見つかったのかね。
よーロイ、氷結の錬金術師の身柄拘束とは随分命令で災難だったな。それともセントラル護衛戦のチャンスか。おお、もしかして君たちエルニック兄弟か。いやー、最年少の国家錬金術師に会えるとは光栄だな。俺はマース・ヒューズ、チェルサだ。
僕は弟のアルフォンス・エルリックです。
何、そっちがハマルの錬金術師だったのか。
ちっこい言うなよ、ちっこい。
ヒューズ、用がないなら直ちに帰りたまえ。
会えるさ、用が済んだな。君たち、それ宿決まってないんだろ。ほら、うちに来いよ。
I think the ball in New York is probably going to drop here soon, but I don't know for sure. And then, yep, I'm calling it good. What to do with the leftovers on this? Can always just cut them off, but it's just not my style. So we're gonna wrap around this several times before cutting it.
早速飯にしよう。フレーシアの料理はうまいぞ。さあ、食べてくれ。
Yeah, we don't have enough to really do.
アルフォンスは鎧着たままだと食えないよな。
これはその、
Cut some of it off. Grab pliers. I'm gonna hold this very tight here. And you know what? No. I take it back.
私が手を組むこのグレンの錬金術師がキンブリー、そのブラッドレイを腐った軍部を打倒するのだ。お前もイシュバールドが地獄を
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna cut it short.
だからお前は軍の好感度を手にかけたんだろう。
I'm gonna take these.
誤解しないでください。私はあなたみたいな高尚なことは
And I'm simply going to make a small twist that turns into a circle. Take my pliers. I'm gonna fold it in a little bit. So it's gonna sit. Boom. Do the same thing with the other side. Well, if I could do it in 30 seconds, I pulled off a full tutorial live. Look at that. Get that little circle. And then, boom. Both sides. I made it under 2 hours. Just barely. So, we have the Wrap With Me kit. Rap with me kit and this. Rap with me kit, probably number 2 because I'm gonna do a rap with me kit 1 that's so much easier than this.
アイザックは昨夜、中央刑務所に潜入した。以来は一刻の猶予もならない。必ず見つけ出せ。
Okay, and we're gonna take a break. We'll be back in, I don't know, possibly an hour.